Good morning, friends. Welcome to Cerebral Bells English Medium School. Myself, Vinod Trivedi. Today, we are going to discuss about next part of the chapter 8, Natural Resources. As we learn what are the resources, where is distribution of the resources, ownership of the resources, that all kind of things we have discussed. In previous lecture, we discussed all kind of things regarding resources, distribution and ownership. Now we are going to discuss about planning and conservation of resources. Friends, as you know, earlier because of not having good knowledge about how to utilize the resources, so we didn't utilize the resources and we didn't get development. But nowadays the scenario has been changed, the picture has been changed of the world, not only about one country but many scholars, intellectual, environmentalists, they all are in worry about our resources, because nowadays the all resources are used by people too much, and scholars, intellectual people, scientists, they think that if in such a speed all resources will be utilized, then we will not have anything for our next generation. So, planning and conservation of resources is needed. And this topic we are going to discuss about how to utilize the resources and by which way we will get good output after using minimum resources. Okay, that thing we are going to discuss. Human needs are unlimited while the resources are limited. During last 100 years, as age of resources has increased very much due to extraordinary development in science and technology, and due to population explosion. Severe implication will have to be experienced in future if a serious thought is not given to this matter. So, it is the duty of all of us to conserve resources for the future generation. Resource should be conserved and should be used rationally. So, as I told, if suppose earlier what happened, the population was not so much in entire world, I am telling you, but after having good technology, the people's lifespan has been increased. Earlier, because of many disease, because of another many things, not having good life, not having good food, okay, people got death. Okay, but nowadays what happened, the span of life has been increased, and as well as the population is also increased day by day. Okay, and we are suffering, we can say. Okay, we are living in India, so we have problem. Okay, we are not getting job. That is the problem of the population, I am telling you. Actually, this is an economic topic, but I am making you aware. Increasement of population is also affect to environment also, because long ago many people, they were living in villages, they didn't cut forest and all that, but nowadays after having technology, people establish their business, their factories in other area, and they utilize land. Okay, not only land, but for running their factories and all, they also used raw material. as we learn, okay, a resource, the source of raw material. So for running their factories, people they cut forest area and they started their factories. They also utilized raw material and many things. So by this way also they utilize land for living places, for commercial places and many things. So I told about only land, but we are also spoiling air also because of having population. We are also spoiling water and many things. So what happens, friends? If it is not taken seriously, then next generation will be not having nothing, will be not having nothing. Anything I'm telling, not anything. They will not have anything. Now the word conservation is directly related to scarcity of resources. Okay, again you try to understand, the word conservation is directly related to the scarcity of resources. Means suppose if we will not start conserving the resources, then what happen after short of time? Okay, we will have a scarcity. We cannot give anything to our next generation. If the resources are exploited at the current rate, where they are exploited haphazardly and irrationally, then it will a dream to maintain the development and the current lifestyle. Okay, because nowadays we are getting development. Okay, we are getting good lifestyle and all on the basis of technology. But do you know, friends, technology also dependent on resources. Suppose resources will not have, we cannot do anything. Suppose nowadays petroleum, it is okay, used in many ways. Suppose after some of time there will be no petroleum, how can we live without having electricity, without having vehicles, without having many things? So what to do? It includes things like its rational use, its conservation and reuse. Again try to understand, it includes like its rational use, its conservation and reuse. Means after thinking about that all things, should we stop using technology? Okay, should we start walking instead of using our two wheelers or four wheelers? No, it is impossible. Okay, you are also addicted with that things, and not only this thing, but it is needed for each and everything, because now we used to with the things, we cannot live with that all things we are using. But what to do? We should use according its real use. Okay, we should use if possible public transport instead of using personal vehicle. So in many things we can utilize by this way. Then when there is a danger of existence of the life of tree or human life, the arrangement made for its called conservation. Now what to do? In other words, we can say conservation of the resources. We can say sustainable development. Okay, that another word I am giving you, which is not given in a book. But sustainable means what? Sustainable development means, suppose what we have to utilize, okay, properly. We shouldn't misuse the things. Another thing is, our development is also going on with the whatever using minimum resources. हमको कम से कम रिसोर्सेज यूज करके ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आउटपुट लेना चाहिए. हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल? ओके, वी हैव टू थिंक अबाउट इट. There are some clues are given. We are going to discuss about them. Let us understand about the planning and conservation of resources in details. Now see, first of all, gather information about the availability of utilized, unutilized and probable resource of any region or country as unit. Means first of all gather information about the availability of utilized and unutilized and probable resources of any region. Sometimes some resources, okay, we do not know about it. Okay, I am giving you example. Suppose in some area there is much solar energy, but we cannot utilize it. So we should think about that, and we should utilize maximum that thing, okay, because it is given. Okay, so whatever resources surround us, okay, we try to think, we try to get information about it, and we should use if they are not used properly. Then the resource which are limited or non-renewable should be exploited scientifically and should be used only where it is necessary to use them. Yes, some are non-renewable resources. Suppose we used petroleum, we cannot got within a short of time. Instead of that, we should utilize solar energy, the wind energy. Okay, how? It is the subject to think about it. Okay, we cannot stop our development. Okay, we cannot, okay, run on bullock cart. Okay, now we are used to with the things, so we supposed to utilize same technology but using renewable resources. That is called planning and conservation of the resources, otherwise sustainable development it is called. Okay, so means again I am repeating this topic, this point. The resources which are limited or non-renewable should be exploited scientifically and should be used only where it is necessary to use them. Sometimes we have to use, okay, so at a time we use it, but in maximum way we should use renewable resources. Then attempt should be made to develop those resources the quantity of which can be increased. The resources which are cheaper and are easily available should not be wasted, but instead they should be used sparingly for future use. Again, telling the resources which are cheaper and are easily available should not be wasted. Okay, sometimes we have good water surrounding us, we are lucky, suppose. Okay, the problem is water is everywhere actually, but in some places there is plenty of water, it is easily available, but people, they are not thinking about, they are wasting water, but they don't know. Now if they will not conserve it, after some years their generation will not have a drop of water for drink also, we can say. So whichever resources are easily available, okay, suppose not you have to pay much, but you should conserve. Okay, you do not have to think about economically, but you suppose think about environment also. Then those resources which are limited quantity should be conserved, finding its alternative option through technical development is favorable in long term. Again I am coming on that point. Suppose whatever resources we are using, okay, and we know they are non-renewable, we will not get, okay, within a short of time. So instead of that kind of resources, we should think another way, okay, of the resources. So I am telling you, like for electricity we are using thermal power and all. Instead of that we should utilize solar. Okay, we have started, okay, but partially. So possible in India, suppose we can say we have much availability of solar energy, and if we have a good technology, that is subject. Okay, if suppose we have to develop in this position, and if we are able to get maximum energy, okay, from the solar, so we have alternative for petroleum also, and it is a renewable, so there is no problem about it. Okay, in many regions, okay, much solar energy is there, suppose Gujarat, Rajasthan, okay, there is no problem of solar energy, and suppose that all energy should be converted for electricity or for any other all kind of resources wherever they are needed, then it will be blessed for us, we can say. Then again, those resources which are limited quantity should be conserved. Finding its alternative option through technical development is favorable in long term. Necessarily, laws should be formed for conservation of resources and should be enforced strictly. Yes, over here, the work of government, we can say, strict laws should be maintained for conserving our resources, for conserving environment. Citizens should be well acquainted with all facts associated with rational use of resources, and a public awareness should be cultivated. Okay, suppose some kind of seminar should be organized, and the real position should be put in front of the people. Then people may think about it. Suppose we are using without thinking whatever, okay, we should stop. Okay, because what afterwards, suppose it will be not there, what happen? So that are the things. In short, I am telling to you, conservation, otherwise planning of the resources, we can say sustainable development. In sustainable development, what is there? We should utilize resources, but in a proper way. Otherwise, we should think alternative resources. Okay, alternative of limited resources we must have. Okay, and on the base of, we can't stop our development also. Okay, suppose we stop everything, electricity and everything, it will stop within a short of time. But it is not good for the country, it is not good for the world also. But we should plan all kind of resources, how to utilize it. Thanks friends, I hope you have understood what I have delivered to you. Suppose if you have any query, okay, you may call, otherwise you send message on my number. Okay, I will help possible. साहेब बरोबर री
ओके
हैं